No.
All right, you're going to need to speak up.
No.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery.
And boom, there it is. The judge just previewed the entire relapse cycle like a Netflix spoiler. This isn't just courtroom theatrics, it's the hard truth of what happens when treatment is delayed and accountability is weak. But are we looking at justice or dossier vu?
Showing you what's entitled Application for Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes.
All right, so here's the thing. You're going to have to speak up. If you cannot speak up where I can hear you and the court reporter can hear you, then I will send you back. And then once you're able to speak up, we will bring you back. Oh, it just says punishment says be assessed at 2 years. It doesn't say if
I
you're.
think it's both counts.
I believe it's both counts because count one is the heroin and count two is in that.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Ms. Valdez, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishment. Did you understand in count one, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. And in count two, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. Both of those counts are third-degree felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you. Thank you. All right, according to the plea bargain agreement, you're to plead, well, the state is proceeding on count one and count two. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $500 fine. There's restitution of $57 to SAPD for drug testing, regular UA, sober support meetings, and the state recommends probation. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We would request that today. Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we would request that you follow the plea bargain. This is slightly unusual in that this is not a deferred offer, but my client had conferred with Ms. Enriquez yesterday and decided that she didn't want to apply for deferred. So we would request that you give her the 2 years probated for 3 and run those counts concurrently.
All right. If you're released today, where would you be living? And with who, I should say?
My mother.
Does your mother want you staying with her?
Yes.
Did you ask her, or are you just assuming because she's your mother, she wants you to stay with her?
No, I asked.
All right. When's the last time you asked?
I spoke to her before I came in to jail.
Now the judge shifts gears from legal procedure to real-world logistics. Where will she live? Who will support her? This moment right here tells us. Sentencing isn't just about punishment. It's about setting up a shot at survival, but is her foundation solid or about to crack?
All right. What's your drug of choice and how often are you using?
Marriage.
Huh?
Yeah,
Heroin? How often are you using heroin? I'm sorry?
Occasionally.
No, you're doing more than occasionally if you're going into places and taking people's things. How often are you using heroin? Here's the thing. I'm trying to consider not, one, whether I'm going to follow this plea bargain agreement. Two, I'm trying to consider what would be best for you. Now, it appears that you agreed to your underlying sentence being 2 years. If you just want to go for prison for 2 years, I will send you today to prison for 2 years. But otherwise, you need to be honest with me, because if you're not, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you out. I'm going to follow this plea bargain agreement, send you out to the free world and have you call the UA hotline. And at some point in time, you're going to get caught for using heroin. And then you know what's going to end up happening? They're going to file a motion to revoke and you're going to be right back at jail. And you're going to come back to me. And then you're going to say, oh no, I need help. I use heroin. So you need to be honest with me. How often are you using heroin? And it's not occasionally. I know that much.
Then
Why was that so hard to tell me?
This is where the courtroom turns into a confessional. The shame, the silence, the struggle, it's all out there. And for anyone watching at home, addiction doesn't always look chaotic. Sometimes it just sounds like a whispered occasionally, when the truth is screaming behind it.
I'm sorry?
Are you embarrassed?
yes.
All right. Well, here's the thing. We are all on a journey, hopefully, of improving our lives. Where we are now is hopefully not where we will end in our growth. So hopefully maybe today will be the worst day that you can have. And maybe from here on out, you'll make changes to improve yourself and you won't be back. You won't be using heroin again. You understand?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
None.
How far did you go in school?
10.
Why did you drop out?
Attendance.
I'm sorry, what?
Attendance. My mom took me out
Why would your mom take you out of school?
because she had a problem. I was not going, was skipping.
Were you struggling with drugs already at that point?
No.
All right. I don't think her mother is the person for her to be living with this. If you have a mother who's going to take somebody out of school at 10th grade. Have you ever had employment?
Yes.
Doing what?
Lived in 7-Eleven.
How old are you?
27.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. I'm sorry, before I do that, any other questions, Mr. Kuntz?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, I'm going to sentence you to 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's going to be a TAP evaluation while in custody. Follow all TAP recommendations.
Do we know how long it's taking for the TAC evaluations?
How long?
1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right, $57 restitution to SAPD. There's going to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days.
Plot twist. The judge breaks from the plea deal not to punish her, but to go above the recommended support. 90 meetings in 90 days? It's not just a rule. That's a lifeline. The system isn't always this proactive, so what does it say that the judge saw a deeper need?
And I know you all were recommending sober support meetings 2 times a week. That's your agreement. But I think she needs more than that. So I have not followed your agreement with regards to the sober meetings. Is there going to be an objection?
No, Judge. And just for the record, I've explained to my client about, with regard to the restitution and the fine and the court costs and things, that the most important thing for you is to make sure she shows up where she's supposed to show up, when she's supposed to show up. Even if she's running low on money and can't necessarily afford the probationary fees or anything like that, as long as she shows up and tries to stay in compliance with everything else, that she should be okay with you.
Yes. We're going to do the UA hotline until further notice. $500 fine will be probated. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. 200 hours of community service restitution. Those hours will be waived if you obtain your GED or if you obtain some sort of trade certificate or something that can make yourself better in place to get employment. You understand?
Yes.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
Are you giving a conviction for her to obtain her GED or?
Yes. So you're going to either have to obtain your GED or complete some sort of trade school. But once you do that, your community service hours will be waived. You understand?
Yes.
But regardless, you have to complete it.
Yes.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, can we go off the record? All right, what are the tattoos about?
My miscarriage.
No, I'm sorry.
my ex-relationship since passing.
Final message from the bench, and it's not about laws or rules, it's about communication. But Dodge is making it crystal clear. This courtroom isn't a revolving door. It's an open one. If she walks through it with honesty, will she?
All right. And on the other arm?
This is a green card.
All right. Is there any gang affiliation involved with you?
No,
Any gang affiliation involved with in your past relationships
no,
with the people you were dating?
no.
All right. So probation, if you can make sure you look into that. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court?
No.
All right. In this court, communication is key to be successful on probation. If there's an issue or something that's going wrong in your life and you need some help with it, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing the issue, you can always come to court and let me know and we'll see what's going on.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you.